Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. We're waiting for a few people to come on. Just letting people know that I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So come on in and we'll see what we can do. It's for those that are interested, we have Friday night circles here in St. Johnsville. You've never had a reading before. If you've never sat in circle, you're welcome to come on in. It doesn't cost anything for your first time sitters, but it's a great experience to learn and to experience spirit communication for yourself for the first time. Hey Nina, how you doing? It's good to see you. Nina, are you traveling again? Nina, I keep seeing there's a young woman standing here. And it's like she can't wait to see you again.
No.
Okay. All right. Something tells me you're going to be traveling again very soon, and I don't know why, don't know where. I just know that it's going to happen. This woman, she is in spirit. So, which tells me it's someone that you knew a long time ago. Just remember we talked about it, okay? I know it sounds a little strange, but I don't know. Lately, a lot of stuff comes through that way. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, folks. What was next? All right. Teal Carpenter, how are you? Teal, there's a woman here. And for as much as, I've been laughing here, she's standing here. There's all kinds of antics going on. She liked to fool around and she liked to make people laugh when she was here in the physical world. Do you have any idea who I'm talking about? I'm seeing a lot of children around her. I don't know if this was a teacher or just, like a maiden aunt that everybody loved, but she loved kids. She's just coming in, Teal, to say hello, to say that she misses you and has missed you for some time. She's also saying that you've been having some difficulty possibly with like headaches. Now, I'm not a medical person, but I do want to say that it's something that should be checked. I don't feel anything totally terribly strenuous with it, but just have it checked and know that you've got a lot of people, trying to reach out to you lately, not only from spirit, but also from the physical world.
Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of people that have been reaching out, and I just feel a need to have people around you right now. It would help. Okay, I'll leave that with you for now. God bless. Folks, for once coming on, I don't choose who I read for, Spirit chooses for me, so just kind of bear with me for a bit here, okay? All right. Tammy Lynn. Tammy, how are you tonight? Tammy, is there an older gentleman you've been wanting to connect with? Because there's an older gentleman standing here. He doesn't tell me who he is. All I'm hearing literally is, I think she's been looking for me. Okay. He's kind of, he's not giving me a name. I want to say he's thin. Maybe average height, but on the thin side. Or at least that's how he appears to me. And I feel anxious with his energy. He's not sure how to come through or how to do the things he wants to do with you, with the family. But he's been trying for some time to reach out just to let everybody know that he's okay. Things aren't the way he was told. And he says he's doing well. He wants everyone to know that. He's also saying, I know I left kind of fast, but that's okay. Sometimes it's the best way to go. And he just a big smile on his face. I feel a lot of love coming from him. And I feel like, if he were here right now for you, I can feel hugs coming from him. Okay? God bless. Thank you. All right. He's doing well. Crystal, I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. Caniglian? If I'm not pronouncing it correctly, I do apologize ahead of time. I don't do that on purpose. Sometimes it's a little difficult. Crystal, when I come to your vibration, there's two women here. They're standing arm in arm, and I feel like mother and daughter with them. And they're just very, very, they're very happy to see you, but they're also sad. They're saying, because you've been very sad lately. And they don't like seeing that. They don't like seeing tears or even feeling that sadness that's around you. And it's like they're saying, come on, smile for us. Just be happy. We're doing well. We've got our relationship back. In your own time, you're going to be with us, but not for a while. They want you to be happy. They know that you miss them. They miss you as well. But they're saying, smile, no more sadness. It's really bothering them. That doesn't really usually happen. But just know that they're here, okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. Justice Culver. Hi, Justice. Justice says, when I touch with your vibration, I feel like I'm running. It's like I'm seeing a line of spirit people, if you will. It's like jogging, but they're in the older style jogging suits. And for as much as they're tired and they're moving, I'm seeing a lot of smiles and a lot of positive energy all around them. There's a man that comes through and he said, I hated moving when I was there. He says, but this is kind of fun. I feel like a grandfather with him. He's telling me that when he was here, Justice, he was very, very sedate. His whole life, he was very sedate. He didn't do a whole lot physically. But he's saying, you got to get up, you got to move, you got to live. He's concerned that you're not active enough or you're not taking care of yourself. And he's just saying, come on, let's do this. I'll run right alongside you. And then he's laughing. He thinks that's funny. I don't know why. Justice, I don't normally hear names, but I keep hearing Honey. The name Honey is coming in. I don't know what that's about, but please remember it. It'll make sense to you in a little while. Okay? God bless. Folks, when I say to you, I hope you can understand what we're talking about or anything like that, it's because I don't know you. You don't know me, and I can only give you what Spirit tells me. And most times I don't understand what they're talking about because I don't live your life. So just kind of bear with me. The only thing I do know is that when I give you what I hear, absolute. And then when I do, if it's not making sense right this moment, it's like an hour or two from now, you're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay? In the meantime, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. We're really, really close to getting our numbers where we need them to be. And we'd really appreciate the help from anyone that could, just subscribe. We're,
Friends, family.
friends and family. We're down. We're less than 100 that we need to make the level that we need on YouTube, and we're just really trying really hard. Okay. Zachary Hellick. Hi, Zachary. Zachary, are your hands or your wrists hurting? Because as you started to scroll by, it was like I just got a sharp pain through my hands and my wrists. And I want to tell you, just be careful because you've been overdoing things for quite some time now. I feel like I'm in a great hurry with your whole energy, with your vibration. There's a younger man here, and he was always in a hurry with his life, but he's saying, it didn't get me very far. What makes you think it's going to help you? He's saying, slow down and start enjoying some life while you got it. It's really, really important because he feels he went long before he was supposed to. And his only regret was that he didn't enjoy the time that he had here. He said, it's not always about all the work and all the physical gains. Sometimes it's just letting your heart soar and just allowing yourself to live. He cared a great deal about you, Zachary, and he just wants you to know that. So just please pay attention. Let yourself play once in a while. Stray away from the work. I'm not saying, not go to work. That's crazy. But remember to take time for yourself, and you're going to feel so much better when you do. Okay? It's not about what other people think. It's about what you do, what you, in your inner self, your soul, what you need. He said, always remember that. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. Laura H., how are you? Laura, there's some children here. I don't know if these are your children that you've lost, or if they're just children around you. I'm very excited. I'm hearing, come on, let's go, let's go. They're waiting for you to get up and to go with them or to take them to the park or someplace to play. Would these be your children, Laura? Did you have, or do you have children in spirit, whether from miscarriage or losing a child, whatever? Our children continue to grow in spirit. And I feel like this is something that you need to remember the children around you. They need you. All right, you're a teacher. Okay, but there's something going on here that you need to remember the children first. To take some extra time with them. These were possibly children that you had in your classroom along the way. Most teachers have been teaching many years. But they want to play. They want you to play. They want you to feel good. They want you to, pay attention to what the other children around you right now need. There's something, it's like my heart feels like it's being wrenched in two with these children as I'm talking to you right now, Laura. And I just want to say, please don't let that happen. Stay on top of things. They'll be okay, and so will you, but just remember the children. I wish I could be more specific than that. I apologize, but that's the way it comes in. Okay? God bless. All right. Diane Lott, how you doing? Diane, are you planning on traveling? What I'm seeing is something kind of comical. It's like I can relate it to something when I was a child and being at the Albany airport and going out on the observation deck and watching the planes coming in and out. But they don't allow that type of thing anymore.
No, true.
Okay. You've got some traveling coming. You obviously you don't expect it. It's not something that you're planning on, but I want to say, when you have an opportunity, or as much as you can, set a little money aside so that you're not caught off guard. I don't feel that the travel is for anything negative. It's not like for a death in the family or anything like that. I just feel it's like a last minute opportunity that I want to see you enjoy, to get in the middle of. Because once you go, it's long overdue for you. The rest, the relaxation, it's very long overdue. It's the way Spirit is telling me. Just remember, well, I don't know. Sometimes you just close your eyes and go. Okay. Remember we talked about it. Diane, the planes could be symbolic of travel to me, because when Spirit brings through a message, a lot of times they have to bring through something that is familiar to me for me to understand what they're talking about. So it may not be flying, but I do know that there is a traveling opportunity coming, where I want to say, don't second guess it. Don't make excuses. Just get up and go. Because once you do, you're going to have a good time. You know, everything else can sit patiently and wait. This time is for you. It's time for you to enjoy. Time for you to get away for a little bit. You've been working really hard at um, keeping things together, pulling things together, but more what I'm seeing is someone like playing a tug of war with someone. It's like you've been working really hard to hold things in place and to get things back. It's okay to take the time to have fun and to play and to just take off for a day or two. All right, just remember we talked about it, because it's coming quite unexpectedly. I don't feel it's something that you're planning, obviously. So just remember it, okay? God bless. Mary S. Mary, how are you tonight? Mary, there's an older woman here, and she's just stopping in, and she said, oh my, just tell her I'm okay. She's been wondering. You've been wondering about this woman for some time. She just wants you to know that she's all right. She's saying all that bad stuff, that's over with now. And I believe she's referring into her passing itself. Was very difficult upon a lot of people. And she wants you to know that she's okay, Mary. She's saying, I'm fine, and now it's time for everybody else to get on with their lives. She wants to say thank you. She just wants you to know how much she appreciated everything that you did, that everyone did for her. She knows it took a lot out of you, but thank you. Okay, I hope that you understand what I'm talking about. God bless. Excuse me 1 second. All right. Oh, Alyssa, Lauren, hi, from the Philippines. It's nice to know that we're reaching out there. Welcome to the show. Alyssa, are you in school or going to school right now, or are you involved in some type of education? Because I'm seeing like a school sitting or a situation. And I want to say, don't worry about it. Just do what you have to do. You're caught up in a lot of, for lack of a better way to put it, theatrical type of stuff going on. Okay. All right. Well, Alyssa, there's something very dramatic is the only way I can say this or explain it. And I want to say, don't worry about that. Everything's going to catch up in its own time. Just do what you have to do. You say you've already graduated, but I feel you're talking about going back to school. And I want to say, if you're going to do it, now's the best time to do it. It's a feeling of being dissatisfied, of you being dissatisfied with where your life has brought you to this point. It's never too late to relearn, to go back and to try something new. I don't know if you work in the humanities now or, like working with people, but I do know that you have a tremendous gift with that. So please give it some thought, okay? People listen to you when they won't listen to a lot of us. You're a dentist, okay. Well, because they'll listen to you and they won't listen to anybody else. It goes beyond being a dentist, though. It has a lot to do with just who you are and the way you connect with people. All right. I'm sorry, I don't feel a gentleman here. I don't feel a man coming in from spirit. I do feel a whole group of women, and with them, I want to say a lot of family. Do you come from a very large family? Because there's a large group of women here. They're saying we've been here a while, but we keep track of things. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. And don't give up, because you will be able to connect with Martin again. It's just for whatever reason, I can't bring him through tonight. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, thank you. That is one thing, folks. When I do bring someone through from spirit, or when they tell me to connect with you, it's not always exactly who you're looking for right at the moment. It doesn't mean that they're not around or they're not here. It's just for whatever reason they're not choosing to come through or to speak right now. A lot of times when someone else does come through, it's because it's something of a greater importance. And that's not by my judgment, that's by theirs. Okay? All right. Jenny LeBron. Jenny, how are you? Jenny, was your mother a large woman?
She remembered the Star's daughter.
Pardon?
I thought maybe it was Star's daughter.
All right, Jenny, if you could come through and just pop on real quick, it would help. Because there's a large woman that comes in for you. And I'm just hearing a lot of laughter. She thinks it's funny that she's here. This is all new to her. She's saying she's come through a couple times before with other people, but never like this. Anyway, Jenny, this woman is here, and all she's talking about is something about the cooking, saying that, I'm sorry, she's saying that you need to follow some of her recipes. When you do that, things, I don't know. This woman loved to cook. I apologize for the dogs, folks. This woman loved to cook, and she's trying to get you to cook. She's trying to get you to follow some of her recipes. She's saying you'll have much better luck. Okay? I feel love coming from her. I feel like, I don't know, I just want to laugh with her vibration. She's the type of person when she comes in, even when she was alive, she'd walk into a room and just made everybody smile just by being there. That's the type of energy that I feel with this woman, and it's very comforting. I really like it. So God bless. I hope that helps. Vera Rich. Vera Rich, a very large man is standing here. By large, I mean tall. Okay. He's kind of nervous standing here because it's like he's going from standing there with his arms folded and looking to just with his hands in his pockets and just kind of moving back and forth. He's not quite sure how he's supposed to behave or act, and You know, my thing in my head talking to him says, just what do you need to bring through, or what do you want to bring through? And all I hear is, well, we'll tell her I said hello to start. He's very point blank. I don't usually have spirit talk to me like that, but he is. He's saying, just we'll tell her I said hello first. And he's saying to stop worrying. He said, what's done is done. Something happened before he passed on that caused a great upheaval in the family, is a nice way to put it. And Vera, he's saying, just forget about it. Let it go. Things are better. You know they are. Now let old dogs lie is what I'm getting. That's an old term. But he liked, I said, this man was just very point blank. I hope that helps. I really do. Oh, the last thing he's saying, Vera, before he leaves is, it's like he's got his finger going. He's saying, tell her don't buy that vehicle. It's only going to fall apart on her. I don't know if you've been trying to buy a vehicle or thinking about it. All he's saying, he's at it, just that finger's going. Just tell her don't do it. It's only going to fall apart on her. It's not a good buy. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Joshua, sleep consultant, what's going on? Every time your name comes up on the screen, I'm seeing literally fireworks. Like, I'm not sure it's spirit's energy, but more your energy. And there's a lot of anger and a lot of, well, I'll just leave it at that. Just, I feel a lot of anger around you. And I want to say it's time to let things go. You can't change it. You've been trying to change it for a long time. And all you're doing is creating a cycle of discontent or malcontent within yourself. There's a woman that comes in and she's saying, be yourself. Stop trying to get everyone else to listen. All right, just stop trying to get everyone else to listen. The ones that are supposed to listen do listen. And you need to be okay with that. All right. I hope that helps, Joshua. I feel really strongly. There's, wow. All right. In the meantime, just go out for a walk. This woman liked to walk. She loved to take walks. Near the end, for a while.
Does it have a grandmother feeling at all?
It's possible. She's showing me a younger woman. Sometimes it's difficult because if they don't come out and tell me what their relationship is, it's difficult because when a person passes into spirit, they take on the persona or the looks that they had when they felt their best. This woman, apparently in her younger years or when she was younger, this woman loved to walk. She walked everywhere she went. And that's how you'll remember her, is because even when she couldn't get out and walk and do the things she wanted to do before she passed, she always talked about going out for those walks, those long walks. Okay, all right, this is who I'm with right now then.
Yeah.
All right, which would be your Nana, because those walks were very important to her. And she's telling me to tell you to get up. I'm sorry. She's saying get up off your butt and go for a walk when things get that bad. She says it'll help clear your head and you'll feel so much better. I don't mean to be that blunt. I'm sorry, but I have to give it the way it's coming through. I won't use the other descriptive language she's giving me, but that's the gist of it. So I hope it helps. All right. God bless. Boy, I get in trouble no matter what I do.
Then stop doing it.
I can't. All right. Lolly, how are you? I don't know what this means, Lolly, but I'm seeing tents around you. I'm hearing laughter. Tents, like in camping tents, almost like an army-style camping tent where, you know, it's not just one person, but several people. Does that make sense to you? If you could pop on, because this would help a lot. I'm really not understanding what I'm being shown here. Lolly, I'm seeing these tents, very large tents. I'm seeing a large group of people, and I'm seeing, you know, hearing laughter and seeing smiles and just a good time being had by everybody.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
So.
all right. Well, what I'm being told is you need to remember those days a little more often of when you were young, you know, and okay, remember those days because there's something about that time period in your life that will overshadow anything else going on for you right now, anything else that's been upsetting you. Go back to those times in your mind and in your heart, and they will help you to possibly understand or at least to deal with situations that are going on around you now. All right, this woman is adamant about it. She's saying those were such good times and we all had so much fun. She said the family's got to come back to that, and they will. It hasn't been for a while, but it is going to come back, and she just wants you to know that it will come back. Okay? I hope that helps. All right. Folks, Friday Night Circles here in St. Johnsville. Doesn't cost anything to come in and sit for the first time if you've never sat in circle. It's a great way to really experience spirit communication yourself firsthand. So anyone else, we do ask for a $10 donation per person. Most people come back many times over because it is enjoyable. Also, I think, no, there are no other announcements right now. We're doing good. Please share the video as much as possible. Folks, we are almost where we need to be. Okay, good, Suzanne. We'll be happy to see you. We're almost where we need to be with our numbers. We need to bring it up. We're less than 100 now. Please, folks, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, do so. Have friends, family, whoever subscribe to it. We're almost there. Okay, I'd really appreciate it. Michelle would appreciate it because that will put us where we need to be, and hopefully, you know, we can get out there and start seeing people more. Which we have talked about doing some meet and greets along the way as we get out and start traveling. So keep that in mind, and, you know, letting us know where you want us. We'll see what we can do. I know next month I'll be going to Montana for a week.
Hi, Lou.
Okay. Oh, Lou, Michelle says hi. Okay. Deborah Greenfield? All right, Deborah. There's a couple people here. I'm not understanding what I'm seeing, so I'm just going to describe it. Hopefully you can tell me what this is about, okay? I'm seeing like a large open field. You know, there's large groups of people, but all in different areas. There's a lot of talk, a lot of laughter. And I feel really strongly like I want to get in the middle of all that. Is this a family reunion or something that hasn't happened in a while that needs to happen? All right. Deborah, if you could bring that through, it would really, really help me because I'm really not understanding this. All right. They're showing me, it's like looking at it through a looking glass, if you will. Fine details. The things have been overlooked and people aren't seeing it. They're telling me you need to start seeing things for what they are. And whether it's large groups of people or just, the most small, intimate gathering of friends, you're looking through rose-colored glasses. You need to take your glasses off and see things and people for what they are, because that's when things will level out in your life. Well, I don't like giving a message like that, but it's the way it comes through. So please think about it, and let me know. I hope that helps. Okay. Darcy Meredith, how are you? Okay, this is unusual. I have a man standing here and he's speaking old English to me, with the English accent, the whole 9 yards. Would you know of someone like this? Almost like Shakespearean speak type thing going on here. And I'm like, give me a break. I don't know what you're talking about. Darcy, would you have any idea what we're talking about? He thinks it's funny that I'm not understanding him.
She don't.
Okay. All right. He thinks it's funny because he's laughing at me now. This man loved to play head games with people when he was here. He loved to pretend he was someone else or was someplace else. He was always, he says, he was like the life of the party when he was here in the physical world. And he was always pulling pranks on people, getting them to think or getting them to wonder and thinking he's crazy in the process. Hopefully that'll help you understand who he is. He's saying, just tell her I'm fine, I'm well. And he's saying it's time that he needs to go kick up some shoes for a while. Something about dancing. I hope that makes sense. Think about it. No, I don't get a name, but I don't feel like a father or grandfather or any type, but I do feel like a family type of vibration. I don't know. Maybe this is a crazy uncle. Okay, that just like to mess with people's minds. It's not a bad person. It's not a bad vibration. It's just, to him, it's all about laughter, making people laugh and thinking he's crazy. But with the reality is that was when he felt good, is when he got people laughing and when he got them talking. Tall, thin, and I'm seeing some facial hair with him. I said, oh God, hated to shave. In all honesty, to look at him, you wouldn't know him to be, a fine, upstanding man, because he looks kind of like a bum. Oh boy, I'm getting in trouble tonight.
How old do you think?
Okay. Maybe late 30s, early 40s. You showed me an old train, if that means anything to you. Okay, now he's picking on me because I'm hearing, call me a bum, show me a train. He says, this is what bums ride. All right, I'm sorry. Anyway, Darcy, he liked to pick on people. He thought it was funny. He loved to get people laughing. And I just dumped my water all over the place.
All over my paperwork.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh God, I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Sorry.
All right, Darcy, I do apologize. It's just, he gets me laughing. He's funny. I want to say talk to other family members. They'll know who I'm talking about just by his actions. And I want to say by the pranks he's pulling here, because this is the type of thing that he would do to get people's attention. All right. So just remember it and think about it. Talk to family. They'll be able to tell you who it was. All right. Now, I
it
hope that
Chucky?
helps.
Is it Chucky?
All right. Is it Ranella Bearer? Hi. I'm just going to say Ron. Is that okay?
Sure is.
It says Ranella Bearer.
Okay.
Wow.
It's
Ronally. Okay. Ronnie, have you been sick lately? I know all this stuff in the news about, the coronavirus and all that, but have you just been plain not feeling good? There's a woman here and she's coming in and she's bringing in like old homeopathic type recipes, like my grandmother used to bring in, and she's bringing it in for you and she's saying, take this. It's going to help. Okay, she's coming in with a homeopathic or an old style recipe. I'm not a doctor, okay, but this is just how she's coming in. And she's saying, here, take this. It will help you. Sometimes some of the old remedies work better than anything else. She's also, it's hard for her to talk. It was hard for her to talk when she was in the physical world. She said there was a lot of things she wanted to share with you and with others, Ronally. And she said she just couldn't because no one could truly understand her, and it would make her frustrated and angry. She seemed to be angry all the time before she died. She wasn't. She wants you to know that she wasn't angry at any of you or any of the family. She was angry at herself and a body that gave up on her. She's just being that point blank. She wants you to know that she loves you. She wants you to feel better, and that's why she's here tonight. Is she's trying to help you to get through a rough time. But just for the record, she's saying, I wasn't angry at anyone around me. I was angry at myself because she was so unhappy with the way she was. Okay? So I hope that helps. God bless. And I didn't mean to be rude. I do apologize for that. Sometimes I do it and just get myself in trouble without even half trying. Okay. TJ Edwards. What's with you and trucks? Something, there's a big man that comes in and he's showing me trucks. Like the big semis. Those kind of trucks, long haul trucks. Okay, what I'm supposed to tell you, I don't know if it's for his understanding or for you to understand him, but he's saying once you get behind the wheel of one of these babies, you never look back. And that's just the way he said it. So hopefully that will identify this person for you. Obviously, it was very important to him. This sounds kind of crazy, but he's laughing and saying, now I can drive. All right, he's saying, now I can drive and I don't get tired. I don't have to pull over and sleep. What this is telling me, TJ, is that everything about this man was to do with this vehicle and his traveling, because that was his only way to be able to afford traveling when he was here. He's trying to bring across to you that you don't have to have one of these trucks to be able to travel and to see the world the way you want to. But man, don't stand back and not go when your heart is really in it and you want to go so bad that you can taste it. Literally, he's being that literal. So please understand it, okay? Or just know that he wants very much for you to be able to get out and to see things and see people that you want. But he says, don't wait. Don't wait for the right time, because there's never going to be a perfectly right time. You have to take that. You have to make that time for yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, but please, he's saying don't put it off. Don't say, when I get a little ahead on the bills or when I get this, payment or that or whatever, just do it. Just take the time and go while you can, because it's opportunities they just fly right by if you don't grab them. Okay, I hope that helps. All right. All right, I have to ask, does the name Nancy mean anything to anybody? This woman has not told me who she wants to speak with. All I'm hearing is tell them Nancy is here. It's not a name that I would hear very often. She's saying just tell them Nancy is here, and I want to say hello, and I don't know who this is for. It's not. Oh, excuse me, folks. Oh. Okay. It's thank you, Lou. It's not like someone to just come in that doesn't have someone here. But she's very. Thank you, everybody. This woman, just tell them Nancy is here, and she's very bouncy, very happy, very. Okay, Nina. Okay, when she's bouncing through, it's like she's saying you need to get up and move. I know that with the surgeries and everything, it's a little bit rough, but she's saying you have to move. You got to get up. She's saying, come on, let's go. I'll walk with you. You don't have to do it by yourself. Think about it, Nina, okay? Because she wants very much to help. She wants to help you get up and get moving, at least moving better than what you have been. And all I keep hearing is to tell you the worst of it is over with. It's over and done. Now let the healing really start the way it's supposed to. Okay, I hope that helps, Nina. All right, we're almost out of time here. Lisa Ald. Hi, Lisa. Okay, Lisa, there's a large woman here, and it's like I feel like I keep being pushed forward because she keeps patting me on the back, saying, "There you go, cough it up, come on." She used to take care of you a lot when you were little. She's saying, "I'm still taking care of all of them," and she just kind of rolls her eyes, but she's got that deep laugh that really it gets to you. You hear it and you can't help but smile. Lisa, she wants you to know that she's never really left. She's still by your side. She's still there every day. She checks in. She's saying, because I have to check in on my little duckies. I don't know why that's the term she's using. You were important to her, and she wants you to know that. Okay? You were very important to her. Just whatever's going on, things she said are straightening out. She said, don't think bad things. She says, because it's going to be okay. Things are starting to level out. Things are starting to come to an end in a good way, in a positive way. And you need to back up and let things happen. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I don't mean to be rude, Lisa, in any way, but she's very point blank. Okay? Folks, I think we're out of time. I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe as soon as possible, because we really need those numbers. We're so close. We've got a lot coming up in April. There's not a whole lot coming on the rest of the month here. Thank goodness for a change. But we do have a lot going on in April, so keep tuned in, and I'll do the best I can with the readings. Thank you for joining us tonight. God bless. Have a wonderful evening.
Good night.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wreck your